Oh, yeah, just a little case of American hangover.
We are so pleased that you are safe.
Oh, well, it's glad to see you.
Well, I think we should get her off her feet.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, my feet are fine. It's my...
Are you in pain,
I
madame?
don't feel very good. My head hurts and my stomach feels very strong.
C'est the liver problem is toujours, huh? Every day is the same for 50,000 French.
Yes, sis. I think she had just a little bit too much of that vintage Chardonnay, right, sweetheart?
Vintage what?
Chardonnay, remember?
Yo, look, Frisco, I think that you and Felicia should be alone for a while. I'll see you later.
Thanks.
Is there anything you need, please?
I'll let you know. Thank you. Merci. Merci. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, sweetie. Listen, we have to have a little talk, okay? There's some things that I want to explain to you.
You don't have to explain. I know everything. I was there. It was really awful.
The Windermere, please?
Not exactly, but equally good.
Better be.
Sean Donnelly and Frisco Jones took that piece of WSB equipment that we planted in the chateau. Obviously, they believe that the WSB is behind Felicia's kidnapping.
That takes care of Monsieur Jones.
But not Mr. Donnelly?
Mr. Donnelly is a breed apart.
Are you saying that Mr. Donnelly was not convinced by that piece of equipment?
I wouldn't wager on it.
Then what will you do next?
Proceed carefully.
Another delay.
No questions, darling. I have special plans for Mr. Donnelly. Frisco?
Yeah.
Look at these. Something fishy is going on here.
You think somebody stole that from the WSB?
I don't know. It's not like the Bureau to make these kinds of mistakes.
They've made them before.
Yeah, but, I mean, the WSB just doesn't leave their stuff lying around like this. Unless we were supposed to find them.
Well, you rack your brains about it, okay? I've washed my hands of this stuff.
Oh, I hate to muddy your brains with my suspicions.
Well, I have other problems to think about right now, Sean.
Well, I think this is one of your problems.
Why would the WSB kidnap Felicia in the first place?
I don't know, but I think we should try and figure it out before she wakes up.
I don't want to think about this anymore.
Hey, what? What's really going on with you?
I'm worried about how she is going to react when I tell her this entire concert tour has been a cover for me to work with the Bureau again.
Why in the hell would you tell her?
Because I'd like to be honest for once in my life to her. I've been lying to her long enough, Sean. I lied to her about the whole tour. I lied to her before the wedding.
Look, do you have any idea what this is going to do to her?
She's my wife.
I know that.
I can't lie to her anymore. The whole relationship has been based on lies, and I started it. I lied to her about going back to the WSB. I had her move the damn wedding up in order for me to leave town.
Yeah, but you only lied to her because you wanted to protect her.
See, that's what I don't believe. I did it for me, and I know I did. Because I like to live on the edge. I like to live this way. I like to live that way. And that's a bunch of crap. I don't think about her. And I want to start fresh.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
I'm taking a chance, and I know it. Because when I tell her the truth, I know I could lose her for good.
it's time I made myself scarce. Good luck, mon ami.
Thanks, I'll need it.
I admire your courage, if not your timing.
Don't worry about me, Sean. I got my speech all worked out.
Fine. I think you're cutting your own throat, but don't let me stop.
You're not.
Hi.
Hi. How you feeling?
Not too terrible.
Yeah? I get you something?
Oh, no, thanks. Just like to look at you. I didn't know if I was ever going to see you again.
Want to talk for a minute? Okay. You remember anything about the kidnapping?
Oh, yeah. I went into the cafe that was next door, and these two men came up to me. They said that you'd been in a train wreck when you came back from Belgium, and they said that you'd been hurt. I had no reason to believe that they weren't telling the truth, so when they said they wanted to invite me to go with them to see you at the hospital, I went with them. I was very grateful to them.
What happened there?
I don't know. Somehow I became unconscious, and then I woke up and I found myself as a prisoner. Very pampered prisoner, but I was a prisoner. It's a very beautiful place.
What went on at this beautiful place, honey?
Well, I threw lots of temper tantrums. It didn't do any good, though.
Probably wasn't very funny at the time, was it?
No, not until I got a little tipsy.
Did they ever say anything about why they kidnapped you?
No, they didn't. But I think that I've got it figured out.
Sweetheart, listen. I'm sorry this happened to you. And... No. Let me talk. This whole thing is my fault, really. Let me explain. You see, when we left Port Charles, well, we both knew I was going to come over here to Europe, and there'd be a lot of concerts, and... Well, I should have warned you. I should have told you ahead of time that there might be something... I'm not saying this very well, am I?
You're blaming yourself.
Honey, just let me speak for a minute, okay?
No, it goes with the territory, Frisco.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know how rock and roll fans can be. They get a little crazy. They get a little insane. I just never thought that they'd be after me.
I'm so sorry I let this happen to you. I'll never forgive myself.
It's not your fault.
It's my fault.
You had no idea how the fans were going to react like that. I'm married to a rock star. I have to get used to it. I have to start being more careful.
Guess I'm just the luckiest guy in the world.
I think I'm pretty lucky, too. Would you help me stand up?
Sure.
Kind of embarrassing.
That's okay. Take it easy. Feel okay?
Not 100%.
Okay.
Let's not drink Chardonnay anymore, okay?
Chardonnay's Cut out of the diet.
Good.
Listen, I got a couple tickets back to Port Charles in a few hours. I didn't know if you'd feel up to it or not.
Up to it. I can't wait to get back to our own apartment and to my own bed. I just want to hold on to you and never, ever let go.